Hello everyone and welcome to Swing Trading channel. Today is Sunday. I'm recording this video at 7 p.m. I'm too late for a weekend update, but this is when I get a chance actually to do it. The market, the future market is already open and the dollar is still going up. And S&P, let me take a look here. I think it's down like 15 points. The dollar is up 80 cents and gold is up around $4. But anyway, Europe is not open yet, and a lot is going to change till the morning. So let's jump here, and we're going to start with looking at the market. And again, this level of 2062 is tested, and the market failed on Friday. And now I think we are just trading in this box right here, and we're gonna keep doing this till we find direction. So some people who are aggressive traders, they might even short the stock market here by using the SPY. You can outright short the SPY or buy put options on the SPY. If you are aggressive, the market start going down. Some people will decide to do this and maybe buy back here around 2000. But as we said before, it's just a trading range. The bottom here is around 2000, 1985 or so, and it's right here. I'm sorry. It's not helping this one here. 1992, and the upper range is 2060, and we'll see what happened. The problem with the market is we are losing financial. We're going to look at the financial and the technology. The financial is not performing well, and technology is sideways. The only thing actually that's going up is biotech, and to be honest with you, I don't like biotech to trade it. It's just very volatile for me. It's just when you choose a company, you think everything is hunky-dory with it, and then boom, it just drops like a rock. And if somebody wants to trade the biotech, I think trading IBB would be the best chance. Let's look at technology. Now we have here. This is not a good bullish pattern. If it discontinue and just keep doing lower highs, you see this is lower high, and then another lower high. So what does this tell me? This tells me that the sellers are impatient. They are gaining control. They used to sell here, now they are selling here, now they are selling here. If this continues, I think the technology is going to move lower. However, for now, it's still moving sideways. Let's wait and see. So it's this time of the market is a lot of wait and see. The financial, however, is very weak. Long term, they are still an uptrend. That they just made a high of 25. Now they are 24. But look at the MACD. Look at their RSI. They are not trading. They are not trending well. So the financial is in trouble. And a lot of people say, "Oh, because of the lower interest rate." Financial banks don't make money because the interest rate is high or the interest rate is low. They make money on the spread. They borrow 3 month or whatever short term at a certain percentage, and they lend at longer term with a higher percentage, and they make the difference. This is what you hear about the yield curve. So if the yield curve is flattening, they start losing money, and it's flattening now. So and it didn't help that a couple of banks came out with bad earnings. So if we look at the financial, you said it's not doing that great. The XLF actually, if somebody is aggressive, they can short the financial, the XLF right here. The Bank of America actually chart looks exactly the same. So is Wells Fargo and JP Morgan. So if somebody is going to trade this, you need to you're going to short this. You need to put your stop right here, like the stop loss should be very tight, because at any moment you don't know what the news is going to be. Move higher, then you lose a lot of money. you have to have a stop loss. So the stop loss is going to be right here. I'm going to be actually looking at this. If it start moving lower, then I might short it and look for to buy back right here. So it's not that big range, so don't commit a lot of capital to it. Oil still trying to find a bottom. It moved lower again, and just the market cannot go higher without oil and financial. It just it's not gonna make it. The US dollar could keep going higher. It's not helping that the euro is printing like crazy. So it's gonna continue going higher till something changes. Semiconductors actually is a little bright spot. This is a weekly chart. You can see here they are very close to 52-week high. Very actually, I think, yeah, it's 52-week high, and they are very close to it. So this is a bright spot in the market, and if they continue to move higher, I think, you know, it will be good. You can get in. However, I am not going to get in now. Why? Because again, if this is the weekly chart, okay, look at the weekly chart. I want to buy this chart. But if I look at the daily, now it looks to me like it's in a range. Again, here, this is the upper part of the range. This is the lower part of the range. If I'm gonna buy right here, what am I expecting? I'm expecting it to just you know, go up to the moon. Why? Like, it didn't do this in back in December. It didn't do this late in December. Why am I expecting it to move higher now? So I will wait and see. If it moves back here and start moving higher, then I might get into SMH. And now the trick is you have to stock the stocks. You know, you have to have lists that you comfortable trading those stocks. You can add to them, you know, to add to this list, or remove stocks from this list when the stocks stop trending, and you have to get into them when the time is right. But just, you know, jumping from a stock to a stock to a stock, looking at this, looking at that, and trying to find something to buy or something to sell, I think is not good trading. If it works for you, well and good. If it's not, then you know it's wrong and we need to do something different. So as we said in semiconductor here, this candle right here tells me there's indecision, and we need to wait and see. If it moves lower, I will wait here till it reaches around 52.50. I'll buy it there now. Wait to see that, like here. You see here, you see it bounced here, and you missed it. So you wait for it. It came back here. You don't buy in this candle here. This is not the day you buy. What's this day? This is not the day you buy. Actually, the day you buy is when it becomes, when you find support. It's not showing here. This is January 6th. You don't buy in January 6th. I buy in January 7th. When it bounced, now I know where my stop loss should be. It should be right here. Okay, and then you trade it. However, now we are here. It's very easy to talk always in hindsight. So right here, you have two options. I think there's only two things can be done here. Either don't buy it, just wait, or actually, if somebody's aggressive, actually short it, and the stop losses in the top range here. Gold, again, dollar moved up, and gold is again in this area around 1300, trying to fight this range. This range is very important, 1300, because as we see here, this was a big support, 1300, if you remember last year, and then it broke it. So now what was support becomes resistance when the stock breaks, and now 1300 is going to be a very important level to watch. And last video I talked about the GDX, and I said it's moved higher, I will buy some. Well, it didn't move higher, and now it's moving lower. It looks like what I love to see is the GDX to make a higher low right here and start bouncing. Then I can buy on this bounce a little bit, and then when it clears 23, I might add to it. Skyworks is a lot of people favorite stock, and what I'm adding here, those green line, is the Bollinger Band. I'm sure a lot of you are aware of it. Now, what we see here all the time, the price is within this Bollinger Band. It's always within it. At one time here, it went below it, but it didn't stay down for long, and it kept moving higher. So now it's above it above the upper Bollinger Band for 1, 2, 3 days. You know, usually I don't like to buy any stocks that's moving higher for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So I will wait a little bit and see what's going to happen. If it starts stabilizing here or moving higher, I might just get a little bit. I missed it here. I just totally missed it here. I didn't see it. So now if it moves a little bit higher, this is, you know, can actually go much higher than you think. So just wait and see. If it moved higher or stabilized here a little bit, I might get back in. Another stock is StarBucks, and again, Bollinger Band. Look at it. If I move back with the chart, I'm gonna very sure that it always stay within the Bollinger Band. When it goes up outside the Bollinger Band like this, that's a good sign. And it went up big time outside the Bollinger Band. And this is like 2 standard deviation. I don't know. This is maybe 3 standard deviation difference, and a big volume, big volume. Actually, also I'm planning on looking at this stock if it didn't move lower, and I'm not expecting it to move big time lower. If it didn't move lower, I might get in a little bit and keep a stop loss right there around 17 or 20 in this area, and ride this one higher. Another favorite is Apple, and Apple had a big run since the split. It helps, like, you know, people don't want to buy $1,000 stock, but when it's split at 10 to 1 or 1 to 10 and it becomes 100, then everybody can afford it now. It's the same stock, same company, valuation didn't change. It's just psychological thing. People don't like to buy one share for $1,000, but they don't mind buying 10 shares for $100 each and pay still $1,000. Anyway, Apple, a lot of people like it. A lot of people like to trade it. And right now it's in this trading range. Up, down, waiting to see what's going to happen here. The most likely scenario is not for Apple to go higher. The most likely scenario is for Apple to go lower to 106 and stay in that range till it clears it one way or another, either up or down. So right now, I'm not buying Apple. I'm just waiting, see what's going to happen. And if it came back here 106 and start moving higher again, I will buy it. Another plan is to wait till it clears this resistance here, and if it moves higher, you still don't buy, because now it's going to be a lot of time, and then people who bought here wants to sell, you wait for them, and then you catch it right here. Anyway, that's it for today. We'll see what happens tomorrow.